If you have a content creator in your life this holiday season, I have the 4 gifts that are going to be perfect for them. Well, actually, it's like 18, but 4 groups. Let's do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Finley and we are celebrating the holidays in style, but not just this holiday, all religious holidays throughout the month of December, and for my special nerd friends, Life Day. So today we have 4 specific gift categories that we're going to break things down into: microphones, cameras, lighting, and peripherals. And then from there we're going to split it up into all kinds of budgets because things are tight, but there's all kinds of different price points out there for amazing gifts for the content creators in your life. Okay, so let's start with mics. I've reviewed a ton of budget microphones on this channel, and the worst thing that could have happened to them is the best new budget microphone is an older microphone whose price has dropped. The Elgato Wave 1 is now $49.99. Now this is the OG mic in terms of amazing software. The Elgato Wavelength software is fantastic. It's undergone so many improvements even since the Wave 1 came out. It looks great, it sounds great, and to me it's wiped pretty much every other microphone under $50 off the map. For the under $100 microphone, we get a little tricky because we really have to keep an eye on the sales. Now I've seen this microphone on sale constantly, even before the holiday season. The Blue Yeti, another OG streamer mic, lacking the software for mixing, but still has really good software in and of itself for just controlling the microphone. So even though the MSRP is over $100, I've seen it as low as $89.99 this holiday season so far, and every time I check, there's always an option somewhere that's under $100. So it's definitely a good steal right now if you can go find it. Under $150, we have a bit of a newer one, the Rode X XCM 100. It's a great sounding condenser mic, but most importantly, it gets you access to the Rode X Unify software. I've had nothing but good things to say about this software since it came out. It is the combination of all great things all the different softwares have offered, including VSTs, submixes, recording capabilities, sound pad, tons of source control. It is fantastic. At $149.99, this microphone is a steal. Under $200, we're going to stay within the Rode family. Probably my favorite sounding condenser mic of the whole year, the Rode NT USB Plus. It comes in at $169.99. It's a big, beautiful microphone. It's got fantastic build quality and it sounds amazing. In the over $200 category, I actually have a tie, and it's really mostly based on the software. It's 2 dynamic microphones. One, the Rode X XDM 100, which again gets you that Rode X Unify software and is a really good sounding mic. That microphone comes in at $249. And the other microphone, you're looking at it right now, the Beacon mic, still to my mind the best overall software because it has all of the mixing capabilities, plus the mic controls on this thing are out of this world. The noise reduction, compression, EQ, to my mind, there is no better software for controlling your microphone, nor is there any more comprehensive software for doing it. Okay, let's move on to the camera category. Under $50 is a really hard ask to have for a camera, unless you've already got one. That's right, folks. Your phone has the best camera you probably have in your house right now, and if you get Epoch Cam Pro, it's an Elgato product, you turn your phone directly into your webcam for your streams. There is a free version of the software out there, but there are limitations, so for under $10, you pay it and you get the whole thing. In the under $100 category, we're going to go with the cousin of the OG camera, the old faithful Logitech C920. Well, now we have the Logitech C922X. It's a 1080p 30 camera, requires a little bit of love to make it look particularly good, but you can do it if you're good with lighting and color correction and things like that. But there are big streamers who use a camera of this level still today. Under $150, just under $150 at $149.99 is the AverMedia PW513 live streamer cam. It's a good looking 4K 30 or 1080/60 camera. Again, if you're good with lighting and color correction and all that, you can make this camera look outstanding for your stream or whatever you're using it for, and it's not going to break the bank on you. Under $200, we go back to Elgato with the Elgato Facecam. That's the 1080/60 camera that is a fantastic looking camera and has the best camera software going right now, and that's the Camera Hub software. Over $200, we're just going to do a quick upgrade to the Elgato Facecam Pro. That's your 4K 60 webcam. There's no other webcam on the market that's doing that. Gigantic sensor in this thing. It is a beautiful webcam. It is going to blow the doors off of almost any other camera, even some mirrorless ones on the market. It's got the same awesome software, and there's so much more control you have over this one just due to the sheer resolution of the camera. You can actually do a pan, tilt, zoom directly within your software, and when combined with something with your Stream Deck, you have just out of this world control. Okay, moving over to lighting, which is arguably more important than the camera because the better lighting you have, the less quality of camera you actually need. So we'll start under the $50 mark, and that's really just a trip to Home Depot. From there, you can get yourself a couple of really cheap clamped dome lights that you can just diffuse with some white paper. Use just a regular light bulb or even a small floodlight if you're just bouncing it off a white wall or something like that, will give you nice even lighting. These options can run you anywhere as high as $40, but as low as about $20. Under $100, we got a nice portable light that you can use at your station, but you can also take it on the field. The Pixel Liber Pocket Light, it's about $59.99, but it's really comparable to the Elgato Key Light Mini, only it's a lot cheaper. You have great diffuse light that you can set at any color temperature. It's got full RGB and HSL settings that you can set up right on there, as well as some preset scenes, and the whole thing can be controlled remotely from your phone. Hey, Joe from the future here. I actually realized that I skipped the under $150 option, and that's not acceptable either for you or for the people I'm going to recommend, so let's talk about it right now. First off, completely ignore the fact that I'm wearing two back-to-back Wookiee shirts. It's my life day, and I'll if I want to. But the under $150 option is the Elgato Key Light Air, coming at $129.99 US. Obviously smaller than the original Key Light, but it's still really powerful, beautiful diffused white light, and it has all the same kind of controls. Everything goes through Elgato's control center, and you can also control it directly through your Stream Deck. Watch. I'm doing it now. All right, let's go back to the past. You decide which Wookiee shirt you like best in the comments. Under $200, you're gonna think maybe I'm thinking about the Elgato Key Light, but actually I'm gonna skip that in favor of a 2-light set. That's the Viltrox VL200T lights. They're fantastic big LED lights. You can control the color temperature or anything like that. You can actually also attach batteries to them so you can take them out on the field with you. And these things come with stands and shades and everything else. So you have full-on studio lighting for $159.59 US. And over the $200 mark, it's an expensive ask for a light, but the Razer Key Light Chroma has tons of control either through the Razer Synapse app, through the Synapse app on your phone, or through another peripheral like the Razer Stream Controller. And if you get really creative with it, you can do a lot of things on stream with it. You can have it change colors if people cash in Twitch points or all sorts of different things. All right, let's get into my favorite group now, the peripherals. We don't have any realistic under $50 or under $100 options here, so we're gonna go right to the under $150 option with the Elgato Stream Deck Mark II. It comes in at $149. It is the standard stream peripheral. You can get it in any size you want, but this is the one that comes under $150. I personally have the Stream Deck XL. I love having all the extra buttons, but with a 15-key Stream Deck, you still have all the control in the world because you can go folders and folders. So 15 keys become thousands in just a few clicks. Under $200, probably my favorite device since the whole channel came out. That's the Beacon Mix Create. So it takes all the things you loved about the Wavelength software at the time and then gives you a hardware control as well as software control over it. The only thing that drove me nuts about the Wavelength software at the beginning is you'd have to go directly into the software to move your faders and all that stuff around. Then eventually you got Stream Deck capability in there, which is great, but it's just not the same of being able to actually physically control your audio instead of just button, 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 button. The Mix Create has the 4 knobs and then the buttons underneath, so you can mute to your stream, you can mute to your chat, you can mute to everybody, you can page over so you can get to all of the available sources that you actually have in the software. And at $199, it is a fantastic price. At the over $200, I have a bit of a controversial one. I was considering putting the Razer Stream Deck Plus in here because it's new, it's got the dials, it's got everything everybody was asking for, but I still haven't tried it yet. Elgato, my DMs are open. So in its place, I actually put the Loopdeck Live / Razer Stream Controller. Again, it's the same device, just different branding. It uses the same software. They both come in at the same price at $269.99. While the software doesn't quite hold up to Elgato's standard yet, it's still way improved since its early days. You can do so many things with 6 knobs, 12 touchscreen keys, and another 8 buttons on it. I use it literally every day, mostly for editing. I do have some stream control things on here as well, but all my photo editing and video editing and audio editing, I use the Loopdeck in some way, shape, or form. At least until I get the opportunity to try the Stream Deck Plus, this is the best productivity device that I've used to date. And I want to even this out to 20 gifts for everybody out there. So I'm going to add 2 more things right at the end, both pieces of software. The first one, I'm going to add the Rodex Unify software. You can get it independently of owning any of their microphones. For a monthly charge, you get access to a whole thing, except for the VSTs, because the VSTs are actually controlled inside the mic. The software is actually just used to manipulate those. But aside from that, you can own literally any USB microphone you want and put it in this software and record with it or do whatever you want. It is superb. And the last one is something I was turned on to this year, and that's Recut. For a one-time price, you can get this software and it will remove all of the silence in any video. And I'll tell you, there's a ton of silence that I have to remove from these videos. It has sped up my editing exponentially. I actually originally heard about it through another YouTuber, Sam Woodhull, and I'll actually include his promo code down below for it. It is a fantastic price and a huge time saver. Okay, that is it. I hope I helped you find some kind of gift for your content creator loved ones out there. But for now, I wish you a happy, healthy, safe holiday. And until next time, gang, let's get to work.